Okay, so here we are in Erlenberg. It's a tier 8 game and I'm in my Hellcat, which I've been persisting with. As you know, if you've watched any of my videos, I bought it back. And there it goes, Misa79, moaning already, 28% FY Wargaming. I have no idea what that means, but it's probably unhappy. So he's basically saying we've got no chance of winning because it's a 28% win rate. Just turn XVM off, for goodness sake, people. Just give me a break. I mean, 28% means that in more than 1 in 4 games you'll win. You know, it means you don't, just because it's 28% doesn't mean you can't win. But you get these idiots who've got XVM switched on and they give up immediately. Now, to be fair, this guy didn't give up, but you know, if anybody should be worried, I'm in a tier 6 TD with no 6th sense in a tier 8 matchup where we've got far the weaker team. But you know, if you can't take a joke, don't play World of Tanks, as I would say. So I'm just coming up here on the right flank. Bizarrely and unusually for this map, usually it works the other way around. Most of the tanks on the southern spawn come up the 7890 line, and most of the tanks on the other side come down the other route, and it tends to be a sort of topsy-turvy game. Now on this one, bizarrely, they've put 2 tanks straight through the middle. We haven't seen anything on our side at all, and there's a whole host of tanks over on the other flank. That was a snapshot on that IS-3. I didn't lead the shot long enough, so it wasn't a great start. But what can you do? Sometimes you just... But I'm keeping under surveillance, shall we say. There's a VK2801 down there, and there's an IS-3 down there. So we're just going to keep an eye on what's going on. We're already 1 tank down. We've lost our Bulldog, which is not a great start. And it's a slow burner, this one. Oh, and there's a T71 as well on this in the middle. So they've put some weird old... I missed that shot. I think I should have hit that one, but I think it must have hit the building, which is a shame. But I have actually locked onto him now. Got the auto aim. And they're still moaning about how crap our team is and why we're going to lose and blah blah blah. Just play the goddamn game, you idiots. So, can I get a shot on that T71? No, he's dead. But there's an IS now in the open field. But I still can't get shots on those boys. They're just, those buildings are just in my way. And I was going to push up with our attack on this flank, but I realised that our left wing has been pretty much destroyed. And the Panther and the Object are pulling back. The Spix, don't know what he's doing. I get a shot on the VK at last. Finally get a hit. First hit. Can we get another one through the building? You can see the top of his turret. That's an outrageous shot, really, isn't it? I think that went through a broken window. So we're 2-4 down, and it looks like it's going the way of the 28%. My mate in the MX-50-100 who was moaning right at the beginning is still alive, but I don't think he's got much chance. He's isolated right out there on H1, and he's got a lot of angry enemy tanks. But I'm going to keep popping away. The good thing is, because we've taken this flank so easily, they're having to send tanks back, which weakens their attack. And there goes Doom Merchant Misa. I'm really going to get very lucky to penetrate an IS-3 because he's angled so well there. But you know, you got to try these things. Right. There is only me, the OI, don't know what he's doing up here, sniping, a Panther 2 and the Arty in our base. And they have got a Panther 2, a WZ-111, a T-34, a T-32 and an IS-3, all within striking distance of our base. But it is still 5-all, it's still 5-all. They have got better tanks and better players left, but it's still now we're one down. So we pushed into their cap, but it does look like most of and that was a poor shot. Dom really didn't take that one very well. So we're going to wait for that IS-3, see if he pops out, but of course I lose sight of him. We're in their cap, which is good. Can we get a shot on this fella? Learn from a lesson and then put one into his tracks. What can you do? I'm trying to just do anything here to these guys. He's over the river now. Artie's dead. But you know what? It's still not that bad. We could, and I tracked him there. But he repaired immediately. Can I get one under his lower plate? I'll be very, very lucky to get one from here. And he's obviously seen me. I don't have Sixth Sense on this tank, but he's more worried about that OI, I think. And I'm trying to put one down. Sometimes when you're firing down on the pike nose of the IS-3, you can be firing downwards, and it's at like an angle like that. You've got a chance. But Panther's the weakest target, so we plant one on him and reset the cap, which was important. WZ111 is quite well angled, so I think I'll be very, very fortunate to plant one into him. There goes the IS-3, he's definitely after that heavy tank. Don't know why he's so obsessed. He could have killed me in one go, probably. Put one into him at last. He's now realised I'm there. Missed me. Put another one into him. That's nice. Cap's building again, but, you know, there's only one camp on it. We've got two in their cap. So, oh, now they've got two in. So the Panthers obviously come back in. There he is. Now he's my soft target. I can pen him. There you go. Reset again. So, you know, we're doing what we can. We've reset. I've reset the cap. We can get one more reset. And I went for HE here, just to see whether we can get a reset. Didn't. So we'll try and finish on the Panthers. My last round of AP. And there we go. 1 second to go, reset. So, you know, I did my bit. 5 seconds to go. Can I get a bit more damage? I'm not really paying attention. There's an IS-3 about to ram me. But it doesn't matter. We've won. And I did manage to get one under the lower plate of the WZ111. And there you go. 28%. Should have given up, really, shouldn't we? But, you know, it's a game. And sometimes, in my experience, some of the when you're on these supposedly really good games, where the enemy side is so much better than you, they're falling over themselves to kill the enemy, and they make stupid mistakes. Oh, look at that. I've just noticed that IS-3 has just rammed me at the end of the game. It's got 2 stars on his barrel. He's no mug in that IS-3. To get 2 stars on an IS-3 means you are a pretty good player, because a lot of people play that tank really, really well. And yet, he pretty much, he could have killed me much earlier, and if he had have done, we probably wouldn't have won that game, because I was the one that reset the cap twice. And that's my case. That's the case in point. XVM says you got no chance. Give up. No, play the game. Yes, 3 times out of 4 you'll lose a 28%er, but 1 out of 4 you'll win it, and this was our win. So, you know, play the damn game. So here's the post-game stats. We got a first class mastery, fire for effect, and defender, because we reset that cap. We finished 2nd on XP. We even finished 3rd on damage, which is quite surprising in a tier 6 TD. Our Doom-laden friend Misa here did alright. He did his job. He got 82,000 damage. He was top tier, so, you know, go figure. He should do. 23 shots fired, 16 hits, only 9 penetrations. Could have done more. Some of those shots were long range into angled heavy tanks, which probably weren't worth taking. But, you know, I think sometimes I'm of the view that just firing a bit puts the enemy off. They think, oh my goodness, next shell's going to go straight through my bodywork, and therefore I'm going to, you know, change direction. And sometimes that's all you need to do, just to slow it down, slow their attack down. 1800 damage, which is pretty respectable. And where's the reset points? Base defense points, so 100. Yeah, we reset it literally as it went to 100. Couldn't have been much tighter. That WZ shot was it WZ shot? No, that was at the end. The Panther hit was the one that did it. We fired a bit of premium, so while we made nearly 30,000 credits, we only got 8,500. But yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. It's first victory of the day, so 2,500 XP for the crew, because this, as I say, it's a new crew, and this tank, as I said in one of my other videos, I'm trying to get them up to having 6 cents, and then TDs become a lot more fun when they've got 6 cents and you know when you've been spotted. Generally, first time I know I've been spotted in this thing is when a shell hits it, which isn't fun when you're in a very lightly armoured tank like a Hellcat. So anyway, that's my little moan about XVM. Guys, if you don't like seeing the fact you've got very low win chance, just switch the damn thing off. There is an option on XVM, I use it, where it just says something about put XVM only on game result screen. So you can't see it on this because this was a recording, but up here somewhere it says the win chance of the game. And I like that, because then I can say, okay, well, we did alright there, or, you know, well, we should have won that, probably. But, you know, it just drives me insane. It's like people moaning about matchmaking. Just get over it. You get swings and roundabouts. Same with the win chance. Yes, it's a 28% win chance. Big deal. That means that 1 in 4 you'll win. Even just on those basic odds. And if you play the game, if you don't play the game, you definitely won't win. That's the reality. If you play the game and you play as well as you possibly can, you might win. You might not. But, you know, don't keep moaning about XVM and switch the damn thing off. So endeth the sermon from Gamer Dom. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Do you love XVM? Do you hate it? Is it really, really invaluable as your game tool? I like it as a. I have it for the abilities of the other team players, because sometimes when you've got a shot on 2 targets and one is a far better player according to their stats, I will prioritize them as a hit, just because they're the one you want to tank down first. But generally, I find XVM just a bit of a waste of time myself. But let me know what you think. People may absolutely love it and find it invaluable, but personally, switch it off, except for the end of game results. That's the way I would always say to people. So this has been Gamer Don. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Please do click like and subscribe, and I'll see you again for another game. Just be careful out there, enjoy yourselves, switch off XVM, and have a good time. It's a game after all. See you later.